I awoke to the sounds of Lily's gentle snores as they drifted across the bedroom loft. She was still fast asleep, and I needed to keep it that way, or suffer the consequences. Creaky floorboards meant that the simple act of getting dressed will require a little ingenuity. Morning, Dougal.
Так.
If I was to get that stick from Dougal, I had to time it just right.
Да я понял. Может тебе почесать? Так. Не-не-не. Надо сначала палку, наверное, забрать. Блять. Да я понял. Так, палка у меня есть, да? И чё? И что теперь? А, типа достать палкой штаны. Сейчас посмотрим.
Lily made a fish and marmalade sandwich for me the day before. I didn't have the heart to refuse, but I wasn't about to eat it.
Может тебе жрать дать? Фу, блядь.
Boots, check. I'm just gonna have to earn the other half of this disgusting sandwich.
Может палку тебе дать?
I freed my sweater from Lily's clutches.
Правильно, дыши на него.
Still out of reach. I couldn't leave. I wasn't even dressed yet.
Так, я еще не одет. Ага.
I freed my sweater from Lily's clutches, but I was still out of reach. Even with the stick, I couldn't reach that far.
А что надо? Давай бутика. Нет.
I couldn't leave. I wasn't even dressed yet.
Так, свитер свободен. Ну что ж теперь? Может, малому бутика дать? Не?
I should be able to get the trajectory right.
Ага. Теперь...
Ah, Dougal was happily grazing on my sweater. I had to wait until his mouth was open.
Ага. Ну я понял. Пес дуплодер, походу.
That was my cue to sneak out of there.
Так, все, пора валить. Маленький акр.
I decided I'd cycle to the nearby town. Maybe I'd find someone willing to hire me. Maybe I'd find someone who knew where my dad had gone. But first, I had a few things to take. Cooking utensils hung from the wall by the fire, for now at least. I'd recently made Lily a small wooden sword so she'd have something else to swing around. I picked up the jug. I'd need water to make Lily's breakfast.
Так, у меня есть... Ага, я наверху спал, походу, да? Сковородка, штаны.
Lily's dress was hanging from the line. I didn't need to take it down for her. She developed her own technique for that. I think you relocated so he won't be responsible for waking Lily. You and me both, buddy. Dad's compactable footstool seemed like a great idea. I wasn't sure why it hadn't taken off.
Так, у меня еще табуретка есть. Мгм. Так.
The doors of the cupboard where we kept the dishes were tied closed. For all the good it did, I'm pretty sure Lily chewed through them last time.
Мгм. Так, куда это выход?
Dad, where are you? Dad left his jacket behind. Sometimes his work would make him forget the little things, like wearing a jacket outside. Or eating.
Так, а
Dad made
что
his own
это у
generator
тебя?
to power his workshop. As with his other inventions, he just refused to explain how it worked. It looked like there was something missing, but I hadn't figured out what.
Мгм. Воронка. А, туда заливать воду надо. В воронку. А воды у меня нету. Так что... Придется сейчас искать воду. Так. Понятно.
Didn't really stop to think where my dad got the mask or why he wanted it. I was pretty sure I could put it to good use, though.
Угу. Так, что-то мы поднахватали
Lily left
всего.
Sir Fuzzlepuff here a while ago with strict instructions to report to her immediately if he saw her grandfather. I had to admit, some of Dad's inventions really were inspired.
Ладно. С этим потом разберемся. У нас там еще одна дверька. Точнее, ну, так-то вроде бы две. Давайте сюда сходим. Угу. Так, а где же воды взять?
It was Dad's idea to put the memorial stone by the wall. It was Anya's favorite place to have a picnic.
Так, это надгробие какое-то.
My father had notions to turn to farming when he left his job. He never could leave signs behind.
Угу. Я не думаю, что у нас табуретка пригодится.
Taking into account Lily's willfulness, it was often easier to indulge her creativity than flat out ask her to do something. In this case, the gnome was a spy who informed me of when Lily wandered too far from the house.
Так. Угу. Почта есть. Дорогой Адам, спасибо тебе, короче, ля-ля-ля.
Strange
Понятно.
lights. Oh, it's a package from my father.
Так, посылочка.
Arthur, this is the last of the small crystals. I hope this was worth giving up your job for. I'm still finding the whole notion difficult to believe. I'm tempted to make a trip to your home to see it with my own eyes. But the fact that you keep the generator in your bedroom is quite unsettling, to say the least. If what you say about the lesser crystals is true, then I fear what may happen when this company begins experimenting on the large one. It's still safe for now, but I don't think it'll be possible to smuggle it out of here without anyone noticing. Given the apparent results
Что
of
там?
your own experiments,
Музыка не
it's
сильно
possible
громко?
they'll listen to your warning. However, it's more likely they'll see nothing other than the potential for profit. Search. Stay safe, my friend. Nina.
The strange
Так.
crystal is obviously important to my father. I couldn't help but wonder if it had anything to do with going missing. I decided to do a little snooping around.
Так, кристалл, маска, табуретка и кувшин с водой. Ну, если норм, то норм. Это хорошо. О,
My
велик.
trusty bicycle was my main method of transport and definitely didn't require any modifications, despite what my father said.
Так. Возвращаемся в дом. Сейчас посмотрим, что там еще есть. Еще же одна дверь. Мне надо где-то воды взять. Угу. Что за
I
хрень?
only ever saw the transmitter active on a few occasions. During those times, Dad would have kept the shed door locked tight. I needed something to collect the water first.
Бля, вечно что-то
Pump handle
взломаю.
had snapped, leaving only a small section of it protruding from the pump.
Так, чтобы нажать, я должен найти что-нибудь тяжелое.
The handle could be replaced later. I needed a temporary workaround.
Угу.
There was a solid block of wood next to the pump. There was a
Чего?
solid block of wood next to the pump.
Так, понятно.
The receiver attached to the shed received something from the transmitter, which in turn rotated the wheels to move the belt along in order to... I had no idea. Sometimes I think Dad added contraptions to his contraptions just to throw me off. Dad converted the garden shed into his personal workshop when he decided he wanted to work for himself. He'd normally spend every waking hour in there, inventing, tinkering. But it had been days, and there was no sign of him.
Так, ну зайдем.
The door was
Хера,
locked,
да?
but something was blocking on the other side.
А может... Бля, ты чувствительный.
I've had better ideas.
В смысле нет? А если ручку и дверь вскрыть? О! Работает. Наверное, надо врубить свет.
The lights in the shed only came on when Dad's generator was running.
Угу.
I hadn't figured out
Генератор
how
надо
it worked yet,
запустить.
though. It wasn't your average generator. It looked like the pitchfork had fallen from its resting place.
Так, еще виллы. Вопрос, нахера они мне?
I couldn't see a thing, and the idea of walking around a room in the dark, where my father invented things, made me nervous.
Вилы. Может, вилла всунуть в гидрант вместо рычага? А, не, хотя, может, приемник надо уебать. А ну. Да, блядь. Не. Блядь.
The handle was broken, and the only tools I knew of
Ручка
were in the
была
shed.
сломана, инструменты, насколько я... Что-то там... Блядь. В жопу себе.
Pitchfork wasn't heavy enough by itself to make the handle budge.
Бля. Серьезно. А может... Блин. Блять. Вилы. Чурбан воткнуть? Не? Да не, кристалл мне точно не надо. Блядь. О,
Yet another impressive feat of engineering.
хера себе вилы заточенные. Хуяк.
Well,
Все
well.
есть. Так. Угу.
There, that should keep it cool.
Так, а что еще надо? Какой-то ветер или еще? Сейчас наклацаем. Сопротивление.
It looked like something important was supposed to go in the slot.
А может кристалл?
Let's see.
О, точно.
Fits. Huh? It's glowing.
Так, троечка. И чё? И без. И что тут делать?
The label on the right indicated the weight of the crystal. The label on the
Чего?
right indicated the weight of the crystal.
На массу кристалла. Вот это хуйня или чё? А, сопротивление и без 3. Ага. И чё? Так, ну это правильно.
The label on the right indicated the weight of the crystal.
Этикетка шо?
The label on the right indicated the weight of the crystal.
Справа. К и чё?
Adding the water seemed to trigger a green
Еще
light.
воды надо или чё? У меня больше нет воды. А, вот еще. Бля, думать надо.
The notes indicated that the water could be topped up via the funnel. I presume the machine wouldn't work without coolant.
Еще стик ведет. Может, вот так. Ну, бля, тут думать надо, ёпта. Нет. Так, ну это понятно. Еще осталась вот эта хрень. Неведомая. G плюс, что там, C4, K4, PL. Что за бред?
The whole wall was covered in writing.
Надписями. И что мне с этих с надписей? Блять. Ёбаный стик. Хуй знает. Клон. Может... Вот так. О. Понял. Так. Так, вот эти три и где-то вот тут. Блядь. Блядь. Херасе.
Whatever I did, it caused the machine in the back garden to power up.
Так. Какой-то приз получен.
Lily left Sir Fuzzlepuff here a while ago with strict instructions to report to her immediately if he saw her grandfather.
Угу.
Cooking utensils hung from the wall by the fire, for now at least. I'd recently made Lily a small wooden sword so she'd have something else to swing around.
Так, теперь можно ж в сарай сходить этот. А ну что тут скажет? Так. Угу.
Sure enough, the lights and whatever other equipment Dad constructed were receiving power. I wasn't sure if I was getting any closer to figuring out what happened to him, but it was the best lead I had.
О, карта.
There was a hand-drawn map on the wall with 2 locations marked. Our house and the hydroelectric dam, where Dad used to work.
Так.
There was a large machine in the middle of the shed, with what looked like sliding doors. Dad, you better not be stuck in there.
Угу. Там, блядь.
I'll find a way to blame it on the dog.
Чего?
I'll find a way to blame it on the dog.
Свалить это на собаку. Подстава, конечно, подстава. Так, а что у нас есть? О, у нас есть табуретка. Может, сюда табуретку можно захерячить?
The machine appeared to have opened by itself. There was a 50-50 chance that it was intended to respond to vibration, or that it was simply as reliable as the stepladder.
Так, забрать, что это за хрень? Не знаю, что делать, танцуй. Ладно, потом разберемся.
The machine appeared to be waiting for something. There was a small keyhole in the back, but like many of Dad's devices, its purpose was far from obvious.
Не.
The machine appeared to be waiting for something.
Так.
There was a hand-drawn map on the wall with 2 locations marked. Our house and the hydroelectric
Наш
dam.
дом и плати на газ. А если тут действия какие-то?
I've had better ideas.
Так.
Dad converted the garden shed into his personal workshop when he decided he wanted to work for himself. He'd normally spend every waking hour in there, inventing, tinkering, but it had been days. There was no sign of him. I don't think that would have helped.
Так, этого нам уже не надо.
I wanted to give Lily the puzzle box I had found, but she was still asleep.
А может
I wanted to give Lily the puzzle box I had found, but she was still asleep. Whenever possible, I tried to avoid taking the blame for waking Lily. I wanted to give Lily the puzzle box I had found, but she was still asleep. Whenever possible, I tried to avoid taking the blame for waking Lily.
Так, а что ж тогда делать будем?
Dougal, I think it's your turn to wake Lily up. Lily's dress was hanging from the line.
Есть
I'd take it
идея.
down for her.
В смысле, нет? Правильно. На собаку. Так, теперь же надо...
Even with the way she got out of bed.
Нет.
Lily, does when in doubt, dance it out mean anything to you? Right.
И пошла дальше спать. Чё? Ай, блядь, надо было запомнить. Так. Вот это я, конечно, тупанул. Так, надо еще раз спросить. Чтобы она показала.
How did that dance go again?
Руки вверх, так, так, ага. Руки вверх. Потом так. Потом на голову. И вот так. Чё, нет?
Lily was fearless, even with the way she got out of bed. How did that dance go again?
Вверх, так, так. Вверх. Так, так.
The secret dance routine turned out to be the solution for the combination lock. Inside the box there was a small key where the tasty treat should have been.
Угу, ключик.
I don't think that would have helped.
Так, ключик, ключик, ключик. Тут бечевкой
The doors of the
перетянуто.
cupboard where we kept the dishes were tied closed. For all the good it did, I'm pretty sure Lily chewed through them last time.
О, что
Tried
за
to keep some
мешочек?
things out of Lily's reach, but it never worked. The machine was receiving power from within the house and was now transmitting something. There was a small keyhole in the back.
Так, а на ключе такая же херня, как и вот. Да блядь, долбаный стик. Твою мать.
Hey!
Чё, телепортнуло куда-то или шо?
so hungry. Need breakfast.
Так. Кастрюлька.
Dad usually got everything ready for breakfast as soon as I woke up. Look, Dougal, everything's laid out already. I should just make it myself. It's porridge. What could go wrong?
Так, пустой мешок, вода.
Big old bag of oats. Prepare to be eaten. Hey, wait a minute. It's empty! Okay, I can fix this. All I need is a fresh bag of oats, a new bowl, and then to place a pot over the fire. Hey, Dougal, I think someone's at the door, boy. Heh, silly doggy.
Может,
Dougal, attack that string.
бичок уж перегрыз. Так. Угу. А вот, наверное, овсяные хлопья. Так.
Dougal probably would have fetched the oats if I asked him, but I didn't trust him not to eat them.
Не пускает, сука. Так, надо его, наверное... Понял.
Hey, Dougal, I think someone's at the door, boy.
Так, давай. А мы пока спиздим хлопья. Да вот, блядь, не ведется, сука. А, не. Так, теперь же надо... Ну, кастрюльку, наверное. Ой, блядь. Туши, туши. Прикольно.
This is easy peasy. What was Dad worried about?
Что с тобой? Ух ты, блядь.
Wait till Dad hears I did this all by myself. Hang on.
Почти сама,
Where
да.
is Dad?
Типа маленьким стал или что? Эй, Акр, вставай.
For a moment, I wondered where I was. Then I noticed everything was different. I was different. But it was when I thought of Lily that it no longer mattered why. I couldn't let her think that she had lost someone else.
Так, перерывчик 2 минуты. Так, куда мы попали? Куда-то ногами. Чё тут?
The door's release mechanism wouldn't function without power. As well as being a fire hazard, it was extremely inconvenient for me.
Так, у меня только маска есть. О, тут можно подняться.
Somebody had left their belongings on the floor of the strange room. After glancing over the items, I realized some of them belonged to my dad.
Ага, filled.
This is where he
Вот он.
It was unusual to see Dad without his hat, and vice versa. Then again, it was noticeably warmer than home. I decided to take it with me. A glass jar had been left next to the other belongings, emitting a faint white light. Assuming unusual objects to be important seemed like a good rule of thumb, so I picked it up.
Так, и что, все, да?
There was a pair of niche panels on one of the walls, each containing an empty spherical socket.
Ну, допустим.
Placing the jar into the left socket had restored basic power to the lab.
Это включает свет, да?
There was a pair of niche panels on one of the walls, each containing...
А это что делает тогда?
Whatever the rightmost socket was supposed to do, it didn't seem to be able to do it while the lab was unpowered.
Что, она не выполняет своих функций или что? Значит, надо две штуки.
The lab had some power, but none of it was reaching the door release mechanism. Come on.
Нет.
Okay, let's figure this out.
Может, надо быстро. Типа вот
There was a
так
pair of
раз.
niche panels on...
Так нет.
Placing the jar into the left socket had restored basic power to the lab.
Ага. А теперь вот сюда может? Не. Нет.
The lab had some power, but none of it was reaching the door release mechanism. The machine was dead, no matter how much I banged my fist against it.
Странно.
There was a pair of niche...
Может, маску?
I've had better ideas.
Нет. Шляпу?
I don't think that would have helped.
А может, шляпу? В эту херню?
Don't think that would have helped. The machine was dead, no matter how much I banged my fist against it.
Блядь. Зараза. Да,
Placing
на
the jar into the
время,
left
походу.
socket had restored basic power to the lab. Whatever the rightmost socket was supposed to do, it didn't seem to be able to do it while the lab was unpowered. The machine was dead, no matter... There was a pair of niche panels on one of the walls, each containing an empty spherical. Placing the jar into the left socket had restored basic power to the lab.
Нет.
Whatever the rightmost socket was supposed to do, it didn't seem to be able to do it while the
Что-то
lab
не
was
то я
unpowered.
делаю.
The lab had some power, but none of it was reaching the door release mechanism. Placing the jar into the left socket had restored basic power to the lab.
Бля, какие же еще варианты? Может сюда ее? Нет.
I don't think that would have helped.
И сюда нет.
I've had better ideas. I've had better ideas.
Так,
Whatever the rightmost socket was supposed to do, it didn't seem to be able to do it while the lab was unpowered.
бля.
I've had better ideas.
Ну надо все перепробовать. Нет.
The machine was dead, no matter how much I banged my fist against it. There was a pair of niche panels on one of the walls, each containing an empty spherical socket. Placing the jar into the left socket had restored basic power to the lab. There was a pair of niche panels on one of the walls, each containing an empty spherical socket. The machine was dead, no matter how much I banged my fist against it.
Бля.
The lab had some power, but none of it was reaching the door release mechanism.
Че, нет? Может шапку вот так? Да не, ну вряд ли что тут на время.
There was just enough power to distribute to
А
the
нет,
door
на
release.
время.
It took a large amount of power to get me here. Logic dictated that it would take something similar to get me home. I was gonna have to venture outside to find it. And in the back of my mind, I hoped that I might find my father along the way.
Dad must have gone to town without telling us. Oh well, time to go to work.
Так. О, привет.
Dougal did his best to keep me out of danger. It was so annoying.
О, шланг.
I took the stretchy rope from the tractor. Every adventurer
трос.
needs rope.
Так, веревка есть. Что там в дымоходе? То есть в печке? Ай, бля. О, косточка. Так,
Right where I left it.
ага.
I needed to keep the bone until there was a better time for bribery.
Ага, хорошо.
I'm pretty good at climbing things, but only when I can reach them. Grandad would have been proud of my giant slingshot.
Так, наверное, дуглу
I
надо
wasn't
дать.
strong enough to pull myself back.
Мгм. Лили шоп.
Hopefully we haven't missed any customers. Dad says we're running out of money. He's doing his best to find a job. He's probably gone to town for that exact reason. So until then, we've got to do our best to help out. Hey, Breeze! You didn't pay for that! Good thing Wings can't ride bikes. Wait, if Dad's bike is still here, where's he been all morning? I had a bad feeling, and I was pretty sure it had nothing to do with the porridge.
Так, меч, да?
I thought about doing that, but decided not to.
All right, gnome. How about you don't tell Dad I went outside? Just this once. Traitor!
Hiya!
Вот так
With
тебе.
gnome out of the way, I was free to start looking for Dad. Dad had probably already checked the post. Nobody ever sent us anything interesting anyway. Dad's bike was by the wall, which meant he was still around the house somewhere.
Мгм.
Heroes are good at saving people, but I never got a chance to save her.
Felt like a dream. I was being led down a path, and, short of curling up into a ball, I was helpless to do anything about it. I considered going back inside and just waiting for someone to find me, but I knew that if I wanted to get back to Lily soon, I'd have to find the source of power for the machine that brought me here, and I wasn't coming back until I found it.
Так. Это что, наверное, на этом и закончим. С Иваном тут